And you know, the reason why I did this video is particularly because of those of you who are working mothers and you don't have the time to do all the preparations from the beginning. Tips that I'm just giving you, this is what I do. I'm a full-time working mother, and sometimes I know I don't have the time to prepare. This is one of the tips that I am giving you guys who are hard-working mothers and you don't have house help. What's up everybody? Hi, Jambo, karibu sana to my channel. If this is your first time, you are very welcome. This is Baraka Reality Media. Please take a seat, chukua kachai and tumandazi hapo, and welcome to the family. And if you are a returning subscriber, again, thank you very much. You guys are the reason that I keep coming and coming back for more and more information. Now, in today's video, I have yet another interesting video. And like you can see, I'm in my kitchen, so it's yet another cooking video. I do like cooking when I get the opportunity to come in the kitchen. And sometimes when I'm free, I decide to do these videos just for you guys. So I'm going to take on my apron, and we are going to be making something very simple today. I'm just going to show you how to make chicken teriyaki. So follow me in today's video, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do not go beyond this point before you subscribe to my channel. Your support is the reason that I keep going, and I keep also coming to do more and more content. So guys, hit that red subscribe button. It's down there, the red subscribe button, and let's continue after this advertisement. Like I said, we are making chicken teriyaki, and to make chicken teriyaki we will need chicken. This is chicken breast. We're going to chop them into small pieces, and just follow me and see what I'm going to do. It's very simple, by the way. It's not even complicated at all, but hey, let's get cooking, guys. Let's chop the chicken. All right, so my hands are clean, but just for the sake of this video, let me clean them again so you can see me cleaning my hands. So that's our chicken breast. See the size of the chicken breast. So just going to chop them into blocks. It depends on the liking of your sizes, so I just cut them into like small pieces, but some people I know they like big sizes. It's really entirely up to you, the size that you like. Again, it also depends on the family that you're cooking for. So if you have a bigger family, then you may want to have more chicken breast, but this is quite a lot of chicken breast anyway, so this is enough meal to feed at least 8 people. I'm going to put them on a plate because my chopping board is not that big, so just put them on the side there and create room on the chopping board. So about this much chicken should be enough. Again, it all really depends on the number of people that you're cooking for, but I'm only going to cook this for today because this is how much I need. Right, so I'm going to clean my board. And I'm going to be using 2 onions only because these are small sized onions, so I'm going to use 2 of them. If you've got a big onion, you can use 1 big one. I'm using 2 because the size of the onion is not that big. Alright, so I finished chopping my onions and I'm going to show you now what I'm going to do. So this is the chicken that we chopped, and these onions, I'm going to put them, to sprinkle them just like so. Just make sure that it's spread everywhere. We are now going to season, and these are our seasoning. So that's just pepper, and I'm just going to grind the pepper all over. If you don't like your chicken to be spicy hot or spicy, don't put a lot of pepper. And this is chicken seasoning. So again, I'm just going to sprinkle. This one's not coming out well, so again, it's just not too much chicken seasoning. And this is coriander powder, by the way, so if you don't want to use the leaves coriander, you can get this coriander powder, and that's what I'm going to use for my chicken teriyaki. I'm going to add mango chutney. It gives it a bit of a sweet flavor, this one. So let me just put a spoon, and this is what makes the chicken to have, like, you know, that sweetness, is this mango chutney. And you can get it from any supermarket. I'm not advertising for any product, any company, so you just get whatever brand it is that you like using. At the moment, I'm not advertising for any brand. So again, enough to taste. And finally, I'm going to use now our chicken teriyaki. By the way, to open containers like this, the easiest way is you hit the bottom like that. If you hit it at the back, it snaps the top open. See? And that opens up easily. So again, I'm going to use all of this. Just make sure that everything gets into the kitchen, and then the messy part of mixing. So you can either mix with your hands or you can mix with something. I normally mix with my hands, but for today's video, I'm going to mix it with this. So make sure all the seasoning is going everywhere, to all the chicken, underneath. Oh, and something I forgot to add is a bit of salt. So I'm going to add a bit of salt. I know some of those seasonings, they have their own salt, so don't put too much salt. That's something I forgot to add. Mix, mix, mix. Do you know what I'm going to do with my hands as I used to? Because it's important that this chicken is well seasoned. My hands are clean. And with your hands you can make sure that everything is well seasoned. So that's it. I'm going to cover it with a foil and leave it to sit for about an hour or so. We're going to take our cling film. I know I said that we're going to cover it with foil, but it's cling film. It's better than foil. And just make sure everything is sealed completely. Double it up if you can. So normally double it up. And we're going to leave it in the fridge for about an hour and then carry on with cooking. So let's put this in our fridge and leave it to marinate for about an hour, and then we'll come back now and do the cooking.
Much later.
Guys, it's cooking time. So the fire is on, like you guys can see. I've heated up the pan enough. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil. Just going to spray a little bit on the pan so that the chicken does not hold. You don't need a lot because chicken in itself has its own fat. So, and again, we're going to chicken that we have put in the fridge. Going to put it in here. Remember, it had the onions and everything, so this is really easy to make. It's basically now just cooking it. It's seasoned, it's got everything. It's not just putting it on the pan and allow it to cook. So let it cook for a few minutes. We're going to cover it up and allow it to cook on the lowest heat, slowly. Let's check how it's doing. See, it's really moist. It has its own water, chicken, so not need really to add any extra water, but just turn to make sure that it's cooking evenly. And you see that chicken, it looks like it's quite a lot now. Once you season it, it's like ni kama inafura, I don't know. I'll let it cook slowly. Reduce the fire a little bit because you want to make sure it's fully cooked. So let's check the progress of our cooking, guys. Wow, see, that is fully cooked and still very moist. Like you can see, it's still very moist. It's not dry, that chicken. So chicken that you can eat with rice maybe on the side, or ugali or chapati, or whatever it is that you would like to eat it with on the side. This is enough chicken for the family, and you can eat it with whatever it is that you like eating with on the side. So I'm going to add sweet peppers. You can skip this process, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I'm going to add sweet peppers, just sprinkle it on the top just to add some veggies on top. And normally I wouldn't cook the sweet peppers or the veggies too much, so I just put them in the very last stages in my cooking so that the veggies are not overcooked. I particularly don't like overcooking the veggies, and so those is what I put in the very last stage of my cooking. You can skip that last stage if you don't want to put veggies, but this food is more than ready. So guys, I'm going to be adding the sweet pepper. I'm going to give my chicken some color, so I've chosen the green ones. So again, just sprinkle on top there. I've already cut those. And then these are mixed vegetables. Oh, by the way, you know, for those of you in the diaspora, you know, we get our veggies mixed like this. This is frozen, it's just come from the freezer. For those of you who are in Africa and you can afford fresh veggies, just add your fresh veggies. Or for those of you that can afford fresh veggies, you just add the fresh veggies as the very last stage. Don't let them overcook, because you'll be losing all the nutrients if you let your veggies to overcook. And that is why I normally just put them in the very last stage after the chicken is cooked, after everything is done, and that just simplifies your food process making, especially if you're a working mother and you've come from work, you don't have the time to come and do all the preparation from scratch. That really simplifies the cooking. That is ready food, and like I said, you can use this to eat with either rice, ugali, or chapati, anything that you prefer. That's how you can make your chicken teriyaki. I've added veggies into my chicken teriyaki. Some people do not add anything else after that, so that again is a process that you can skip. It's entirely up to you whether you want to add the veggies or you don't want to add the veggies. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed my cooking in today's video. And you know, the reason why I did this video is particularly because of those of you who are working mothers and you don't have the time to do all the preparations from the beginning. This is something you can do. You can actually prepare your chicken, put it in the fridge, and when you come home from work, all you need to do is put it on the pan and let it cook. You don't have to do anything else. So it simplifies your life. Everybody eats good food. Everybody is happy, you're not too tired after work, and it saves a lot of time. So tips that I'm just giving you, this is what I do. I'm a full-time working mother, and sometimes I know I don't have the time to prepare my food from the beginning when I come home from work because I'm tired. And this is one of the tips that I am giving you guys who are hard-working mothers and you don't have house help. So guys, this is it, and I hope you have again enjoyed my video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that each time I upload a new video, you will be the first one to be notified. And until the next video guys, I say Baraka!